have to start off with yields, right? We're going to be talking about rates. So we had this initial pullback in the 10-year yield, tried to rally. I think this market is well, I know what it's looking for. It's looking for a dovish hike, that they may talk about, no new planned cuts. Um, Joseph Wang, who used to work at the Fed, disagrees with that narrative that there are going to be lots of cuts next year. So at the minimum, I think we get, an ABC to still correct this. And TLT just took out the 90 lows. So all the sell stops under 90. And I was saying keep them under 89 when I said buy them yesterday. So we're kind of maybe down a little bit. We'll see if we could get this turn. Maybe the bonds are going to like a hawkish ease because every time they ease, really we've had negative action in treasuries because people are afraid of too much supply and too much printing. Okay, so they want the bond market wants the Fed to remain restrictive and not just start another huge round of QE here. Okay, so we'll see. This is a very important day and week. Uh, they have to stabilize here, and if they do, I think you're at least going to get a rally back to 92 and maybe back towards these highs, just like the 10-year could, pull back to, underneath these lows or kind of like an A, B, C, and then yields start going up again. We haven't missed anything in the physical markets in silver. There's some support at 30. I still don't have any major reason to want to buy, except that sentiment is finally turning sour on the metals, but I still have lower numbers that I'm looking for. In fact, almost another $2 or so in silver and more than 100 in gold. Taking a look at the dollar, it's still a beach ball. Still looking for the 109 level in the dollar. So, when I look at it on a daily basis, you can see how it might, just like with the bonds, get, maybe a little bit of a pullback if yields come in. But I don't believe this 108.07 high was a high. I stand by that I'm still looking for lower numbers in euro, that we're going to test these lows, and that the pound is acting weaker than the euro. I said sell rallies up towards 27. We were getting short here. Okay, so you still have a lead on that. Uh, this is really a tougher call here, and that's why I went light, because we have today both the Fed and later on the BOJ. So, I'm wrong about 100 higher from here. I had partial profits. They weren't a lot. They were about, I don't know, 40, 50. But we'll see if we're going to blow through these numbers. Today will tell us. And just looking at WTI, still sideways, still range bound, nothing really conclusive. And in the S&Ps, you have to look out for this 60-30, 60-40 range. If we start to take it out, I'm not sure the market has priced in what everyone has already said. We'll know if you see 60-35 give way. Otherwise, we're going to make another run at the highs for new highs, and but we won't confirm on many time frames. And I just want to show you guys, I know people are trying to poo-poo the Dow, but the Dow has, come off 1,000 points without anyone blinking an eye, right? We're up here at, 45, 45.1, and came off to, okay, about 900 points. I think you have to sell rallies in the Dow. It's a weak sister. One of the reasons it's a weak sister is because they put NVIDIA in the Dow. Now, NVIDIA, here's a quick update on NVIDIA. It's opening higher. It's negated the gap yesterday. Wow, everything's getting hammered except NVIDIA today. So we have some negative action in Apple. Okay, see what's happening. Meta looks like it's rolling over to me. Maybe Google is doing the same. Netflix. Microsoft really looks kind of ugly here. So I'd be careful about being long the markets here, and Bitcoin as well. They had a little three drive up here. That's a daily, but like 1, 2, 3. But the 4 hour was pretty clean. So if Bitcoin is topping, so is everything, because this has been the leader. So see everyone in the room. Good hunting. I still think if after the Fed, if the dollar weakens, you could probably look to be a buyer. 100 lower, about 106 in the dollar, because I still think we're going higher. And the fade trade would be if the yen starts taking out 153 is going to be your first signal. Let's get it back under this 200 moving average before we get aggressive. Those are my calls. The next one's yours. Any questions, leave them underneath the video. If there's something I haven't covered that you want me to cover, definitely I check them out. I'll answer your questions. So don't just count your pips, count your blessings. Adios, everyone.